What is something that you just cannot understand the popularity of? The signs people buy for their homes that say eat kitchen pantry laundry home. Why? My wife does this. I don't have any idea why. I refer to them as our wall memes. The one right above our kitchen sink says eat pray love. We don't even go to church, fam. Edit. Here are some more husband and wife, together for life. Grow old with me, the best is yet to be. Home is where your story begins. No whining. Family is forever. Change it to eat pray love. Very eats shoots and leaves. What is a Friday night for a panda? Correct. You control the board. I made a live laugh poop sign for my bathroom, and it took my boyfriend a really long time to actually notice what it said. I want this in my gym, lift 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 in that stupid squirrely font. I mean, I won't do it, but it'd be funny. Missed opportunity for lift laugh love. Maybe otherwise they forget where they are and what they're supposed to do in this room. Edit, thanks for the awards. Taking videos of yourself crying and posting it online. Also don't understand the people who sympathize with them. I've noticed as time has gone on that people have become super self-aware of their own reactions to things, and so it's become a weird competition. People will post videos of themselves crying about things that make me think they were this devastated and still took the time to record themselves and post it to the internet. I'm pretty desensitized to people crying now. These videos just bore me to tears. I don't believe it. You should post a reaction video. 6ix99 I really don't understand his popularity at all. One of Shakespeare's lesser-known soliloquies. You want lesser-known ancient texts? Here is Homer's hidden masterpiece, recently dug out of a temple ruin. Gucci gang, 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 Gucci gang. The influencer culture. Not only doing it which makes you look like a huge narcissist, but following these people. I don't understand following people on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, etc. to the point of obsession and calling them celebrities like am I 30, that old already? The thing I don't understand is that these are just normal people without any special skills or talents. Then for some reason their trip to Target to buy new curtains video has 2.7 million views. Blows my mind. It's just covert ads. Like, I understand following the lifestyle blog casually if someone's style is to your taste, then their makeup tips, fashion, home decor ideas, whatever, might be interesting to follow for ideas. I do not understand how anyone has enough clout to get paid millions to advertise a product. Also, it must be exhausting to be these people's actual friends when everything they do is a photo shoot. I had micro-influencer roommate before. She got paid $200 $400 for a few posts here and there and into some VIP events for free, but mostly she rang up a huge amount of debt to fund the lifestyle she represented in social media. It was definitely weird, outings were turned into photo shoots, and she treated everyone else as trinkets accessories in her life. We don't talk anymore. I totally agree. It's the assumption as well that I'd suddenly be fine with all of that from the most random of people. I had aunts trying to convince my Mo to get a stripper to come to my house when I had a Zoom bachelorette a few months ago. Aside from the whole I don't want a stranger in my house during a pandemic, they apparently thought that I would be comfortable being alone with a man taking off his clothes in my living room. Thankfully my Mo shut them down, but they still keep on talking about last night of freedom and what could happen on my wedding night. We've been alone in the house for months. What else do they think we've been doing? I don't understand the whole last night of freedom either. I mean, the Atheists couple is already in a committed relationship, aren't they? They have already agreed to be monogamous, so why would there be a night off before they get officially forever monogamous? Is there a relationship from Springa I wasn't aware of before I got married? It wasn't always this way. People didn't have multi-year intimate relationships and cohabitate before marriage. Marriage was the long-term relationship. And engagements didn't last as long. It was more like going from casual dating to a committed relationship. Overly expensive luxury clothes. I raise you, overly expensive luxury clothes for kids. Show off, showing off money in life or in social media. It's usually people who did little or nothing to earn it too. But usually it's people who don't actually have the thing they're showing off. And what is the purpose of the loan, sir? I'm making a TikTok about how rich I am. I've always lived a cheap lifestyle while making decent money in banking. As much as I can, I have no debt, and people always ask me how can I be 30 with no debt, and the secret to my success is to live with your parents. Another option is being born wealthy. Golden Goose shoes. They look like you bought a pair of used Converse shoes and dragged them behind a car for 10 miles and then left them outside for a week, yet somehow people are willing to pay upwards of $1,000 or more for a pair. Have a DR friend who showed me her new shoes bragging that she spent like $800 on them. Not sure the brand because I don't pay much attention to that stuff. But these things legit look like the Walmart style Vans that someone ran over with a lawnmower and then left in the rain. WTF. I've never heard of Golden Goose shoes, so I went ahead and looked them up. WTF somewhere, some designer is laughing his ass off because he's selling dirty, trashy looking shoes to dumbasses for $500. Expensive clothing brands like Supreme. The difference in price to a regular shirt with similar design and quality is huge, especially considering most of the price comes due to the brand label. It's not really about design or quality, just status. Like jewelry or something. If everyone knows it's overpriced and you have it on, then you must have the means to purchase beyond your needs. The Bachelor, the Bachelorette. I have no idea why the most forward-thinking and progressive people I know regularly tune into literal objectification every week. Making fun of others for their hobbies. What if their hobby is being made fun of? Kink shaming is my kink. Confused screaming. The Masked Singer. I just don't get it. I saw that show for the first time in the hospital, in the early hours of the morning, hopped up on painkiller and half awake while waiting for an MRI. Sat there groggily wondering why there were fursuiters on a reality show and wondering if I was hallucinating or something. The Korean show it's based off of makes more sense because it is way less about the production and more about the singing, and because it really is about highlighting people who may be overshadowed by other more famous singers. The mask stuff is just hiding identity, so you don't know who it is and can't judge based on factors other than singing. I haven't watched much of the American version, but it seemed that the performances were much more of a production and less focused on actual vocal talent. Hichopedit. Thanks for the awards, internet friends. I'm glad we can all agree this music is hot garbage. Funko Pop. My biggest problem is how they try to shoehorn every character into their one specific design aesthetic without compromise. I don't understand the ones that if you put them in an unlabeled box you'd have no clue who it is. My perfect example is the Stephen King Funko. If you didn't know it was supposed to be King, you'd be all dude wearing glasses holding a book. Comments like this are the ones that usually get the shiny awards, but you have to throw in something about not giving Reddit money and giving it to charity instead. I once got a platinum award. 1 month without ads was actually quite nice. Good times. NGL, I wouldn't even notice the lack of ads. Yeah, my brain just phases them out. I think I remember one about online therapy, maybe. Rich people, that's why I've never spent a cent on Reddit. I'm not sure people generally do. I have gilded 3 to 4 people so far, and all those coins came from gildings I have received in the past. Maybe everyone's doing the same thing. I definitely am. Dintbyradical.com. I personally really appreciate these kinds of videos. The reviewer gets the device from the manufacturer for free to do the durability testing and prove how strong they've made it. While a solid 90% of the population won't get anywhere near the kind of damage these people cause, they generally do it in stages, so you can see what kind of durability the device you're interested in can handle with your daily activities or possible accidents. That's kind of why I enjoy the Jurij Everything channel. He puts phones up against a much more practicable sense of durability, uses a standard, and demonstrates on a more real level what kind of damage a heavy user of their phone can expect, especially with the more niche devices. He also does tear-down videos showing the inner workings and what you'd need to do to access them if you'd like to do the same thing. It's more an exercise of how did the manufacturer engineer this device with a fold or some quirky build. I think the craziest he's ever gotten is dropping an iPhone XS to test their claims of how durable the sapphire glass was.